Hey ladies, before I start this video, just in case you haven't seen it in a recent video, I'm doing a free series for single successful women. Click the link below if you want to watch that and get access to the other videos in this series. They won't be on this channel, they'll just be invitation only through the link. If you've already signed up, there's no need to do it again, but if you haven't signed up, click the link below. What's good, YouTube? This video is going to be about one big dating mistake that I always see women make. Don't let a man stop you from progressing on your journey. I meet so many women who are so focused on finding and or keeping one they like entertained, they have fallen off of their own journeys and their own life paths. They've gone astray from the things that they hoped to attain for themselves, the things and the people they hope to become. Their personal goals often go to the back seat or get thrown by the wayside when they figure out that they like a man, that they're in love with him. If you're looking for love, that's great, but please don't halt your personal progress in the process. And while it's important, I'm not just talking about professionally. I'm talking about the human being you are, the spirit, the body, and the mind you are. The goal is to grow and evolve over time, not stay the same, and definitely not to regress. We must always focus on striving to be in the best place possible, spiritually, physically, and mentally. So many of y'all have given your sanity to a guy's whims. You're giving your mental stability to a guy's momentary use for you. You've become a person that you don't recognize, chasing this man who doesn't care about the person you are. You've betrayed yourself because you've gotten off of your journey and off of your path, chasing behind someone who isn't even slowing down for you. Have you ever seen one of those videos of somebody trying to get in a car with a driver laughing, opening the door, and then speeding up a little bit every time that person tried to get into the passenger seat? That's how some of y'all look when y'all chasing these men. But he's not playing, and he's definitely not going to slow down long enough for you to actually get in the car. For 3 or 4 months, you've been trying to open the passenger door. He's giggled and pulled forward a little bit. That's been your dating life. And now you're off of your path because you're so focused on getting in this car that's going nowhere fast, instead of driving your own car, instead of living your own life, instead of finishing school or doing a better job at work and getting promoted or building your business or learning to meditate or getting in shape or whatever goals you had, whatever things that you were trying to do. Now all you do is sit around focusing on how to chase this person down, how to get this person. It's okay to like somebody. It's okay to be madly in love with a person. It happens. But it's never okay to betray your journey. It's never okay to stop trying to be the best person you are for yourself. It's never okay to put your life's goals, dreams, and ambitions down to chase a person who doesn't value you. We got to stop the self-sacrificing, ladies. As we date and we navigate this world, we encounter a lot of different spirits. Some of them will naturally complement ours. Some of them will naturally help us progress. They will add to us. They won't take away. They come and they'll leave something positive behind them, just having touched your life. Then there are others who won't affect us at all. We'll be indifferent to. Energetically, they won't change the course of our lives. They're just around. But then there are others who will weigh us down, who will dim our lights, who will stop our progress. Unfortunately enough, a lot of women meet those spirits, those guys, and decide that they're in love. That's what they're drawn to, the men who dim their lights. Make sure you manage your spiritual lives while dating. A lot of you have gotten away from that. A lot of you get away from that when you really like a guy. But that's the portion of you that's wise enough to resist the bullshit. That's the portion of you that you need to measure whether or not someone needs to be in your life. And that's the first thing people generally put down when they're chasing a guy. Their spiritual lives go off course immediately. They're so focused on attaching themselves to this guy, his body, his mind, and his spirit, that they've forgotten what their journey's about. That they haven't adequately measured whether or not he even deserves to be in their lives. And he's become an unhealthy attachment, and then an idol god. We meet random people in random places. We're always supposed to be vetting them, at least from an energetic and a spiritual standpoint. We all do it physically. We all think, I'm attracted to this person or I'm not, or I like this person or I don't. Energetically and spiritually, you need to be doing the same thing. Because if you let the wrong person into your life, again, they can take you off of your path. All the progress you've made can be halted with the wrong person entering your life and getting way too much importance to you way too quickly. Dating has a particular way of hardening our hearts. But it really only happens when we stop measuring people spiritually and energetically, when we let the wrong people too close, too often, We grow hard over time because we've bumped our heads too many times. It's almost like a callus on our heart. You seeing somebody with calloused hands, it's because they work hard, they work out, they do things that roughen their hands. Over time, the body builds a protection for the hands. It's the same way with a hardened heart. If you keep working against your better interests, if you keep building on toxic relationships and unhealthy attachments, eventually your heart will grow calloused and hard as well. The person you become will be a person you don't recognize because you got off your journey and you got off your path. Every day you wake up and choose who you will be. Choose to evolve, choose to grow every day. Choose to add to yourself. Choose to feed yourself, feed your spirit, feed your mind's positivity, enlightenment, wisdom. Not just attraction, not just the crush that you have. Who were you supposed to be before you met this person? Who did you want to become? Stop attaching so much of your identity to the person you date or the crush that doesn't want you. Or does want you. It really doesn't matter. Every day you have to wake up and be you. And some people forget that. You're trying to wake up and be somebody's boo when you need to wake up and be you. Figure out who that is. Figure out what that path looks like and fulfill that path every day. Add a man to your life, but don't make him your life. You're still supposed to be doing you. Anyway, I guess that's the end of my little rant. Follow me at KevVic24 on Instagram. I'll get with y'all later.